Alright, hey everybody, and welcome back to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got another match of X-Wing 2.0 for you here today on Tabletop Simulator. This time between Nachtkind and Lobster. Nachtkind flying Wedge Antilles with outmaneuver, Luke Skywalker with heightened perception and proton torps, and R2-D2, and Jan Ors with Juke, Jyn Erso, and Moldy Crow. Now that just seems mean. See how that does for him. Lobster, on the other hand, has Rexler Brath with Collision Detector and HLC, Deathrain with Trajectory Simulator, Barrage Rockets, Proton Torps, and Skilled Bombardier, and then Duchess with Proton Bombs and Skilled Bombardier. So this is my first time seeing the new TIE Strikers with a bomb on them. So we'll see how that does. Nice list for the Imperials with all Initiative 5 pilots. Alright, so looks like we're going to have an engagement up here in the top right. Nacht will need to watch out for this proton bomb. It will of course happen in the device phase, so these guys will get a chance to do some movement, some barrel rolls to get away from that bomb. But I think they're kinda just gonna have to take this one. Luckily it'll be on the shields, but every little damage hurts. Alright, looks like the rebels are dialed in. So let's go ahead and start bets. If you're watching live, feel free to place bets on who you think will win. All you have to do in the chat is type !bet, then the bet ID, which is 0 for Nachtkind and 1 for Lobster. I'm going to bet... I like the look of this Imperial list, so I'll bet on Lobster. Something about Collision Detector on Rexler, it really makes me nervous. You know what, I'm gonna bet on the Rebs. Then 100, or the number of credits you like to bet, 100 being the max. Alright. So, here is the device phase. We're going to trajectory simulate a bomb. Yep, looks like that proton bomb is in the right place. He gets 2 of those until he reloads. So, Deathrain's ability. Take a look at that. After you drop or launch a device, you may perform an action. There we go. So he's gonna go for the focus. And he does not have a blade of plating, so he's probably going to do a 0 maneuver. Let's look at Skilled Bombardier real quick. If you would drop or launch a device, you may use a template of the same bearing with a 1 speed higher or lower. So he could do a 4 speed, okay. So Bombardier, way better in 2nd edition. Way more utility with Trajectory Simulator. Lobster thinking he might have launched prematurely, which is very embarrassing. You should not share with anyone, but now he's thinking he might have done the right thing. So Nacht goes for the barrel roll. I think I would have just stayed there, taken it, and focused. Because now he's going to take the bomb, and he's probably going to take a barrage rocket shot without any defensive mods. There's a 4 straight from Rexler. Gets the free evade. Thinking about boosting. And he goes for it. Straightforward. Can you guys hear that? What's going on outside my window right now? Alright, here's a 1 forward from Duchess, opting not to use ailerons. 3 bank out of Luke, or Wedge, sorry. Luke's already moved. Actually, Luke doesn't care too much about mods, because he's got 2 force points, and they're going to regen when he gets shot. After you become the defender, before dice are rolled, you may recover 1 force. So not having defensive mods, not really an issue. Now, we might see heightened perception. At the start of the engagement phase, you may spend 1 force charge if you do engage at initiative 7 instead of your standard initiative value this phase. He will be shooting before all the other 5, so that card is pretty much useless right now. Did we see range 1 of that? Oh, I guess it doesn't hit anyone. Okay. Good job on Luke. So range 3 from Wedge onto the defender. Obstructed. So it's 3 plus 1 for range, plus 1 for obstruction, minus 1 for Wedge. Oh, outmaneuver. He's not in the front arc. All right. He's going to use Jan to roll a 4th dice. Two hits. One evade. And 1 token makes 2 evades. All right. We see the Moldy Crow up here with, let's see, 2 focus and an evade. Okay, that's exactly what you want. All right, so gonna send that evade token away. And on to dials we go. Now, do we see another trajectory simulator bomb here? I mean, why not, right? That just makes this whole area so tough to get through. We'll probably see these guys turn up here. Now this is a bit of a weird one because Rexler's pretty much going to have to go engage these guys. But Deathrain and Duchess have Luke Skywalker out here on his own. It's probably the right call to bring your ships up here and focus down Wedge. But this is tempting. Did Deathrain not have arc there? Awfully close. Everything just looks bigger in Tabletop Simulator. Whew. All right. Maybe 3-bank with Luke. Deathrain's a 5. So is Luke. So Luke moves first. He can come out here and try and block. In fact, being in here is pretty good. Well, that might leave Luke. Well, he could 3-bank and barrel roll. Maybe I'm thinking 3-banks go further than they actually do. We can get some typing here. Maybe not. Looks like Jan's the one thing they're trying to figure out. I would assume like a... Well, this is Wedge, so she can't bank into him. She doesn't want to come out here too much. And a 2 forward is blue, but still, it's going to put her too close to the bomb. I mean, maybe she just keeps it. Too hard turn or something. Alright, so not going to do a bomb, which has to be the most rage-inducing thing for Nacht, because you know he spent that entire planning phase planning for that bomb drop. Comes a 1-bank from Jan. She moves forward. She's already got arc, so she's going to focus and turn that into an evade. So here comes Luke. The 1-bank. All right, so these guys not worried about the bomb. Maybe he just knew that Deathrain was going to have to move too close to that proton bomb. So Luke's going to target lock, knowing that he has plenty of force mods. So if we see a range 1 here, it could be 4 plus 1. It could be a 5-dice attack in Deathrain. That would be particularly painful. Oh, Nacht saying he knows Deathrain couldn't stop, so he figured he wouldn't throw a bomb. Alright. He's a better player than me. I just figured Deathrain would move up this way. Come after Wedge. So Wedge with a 1-bank. Gonna go toe-to-toe with Rexler. So Rexler did a left bank 3. So it does have his evade. Oh, this is a defender without juke. This just doesn't feel right. All right. So no Jan. No Jan here, not an arc. What? If you're not you make your friendly ship firing arc performs a primary attack. Is Luke not in Jan's arc? Oh, this is for Wedge. Okay. So 1 hit, 2 blanks, and a focus. But Rexler blanks out, has to spend the evade token, which would only matter if Rexler were rockin' juke. Alright. Luke has a range 3 obstructed into Rexler, or a range 2 into Deathrain. I think you focus Deathrain. You've got the target lock. Jan's going to be shooting into Deathrain. Shoot into Deathrain. Proton or Jan, Proton or Jan, Proton or Jan. What? Oh, because it has to be a primary attack. He's going to save the Proton. And do the Jan attack. Well, it's mainly just, do you want to keep Jan unstressed? And he opts to not do that. So 2 hits and a crit. He's going to spin the target lock? Yes, he is. Ooh, 3 hits and a crit. Here comes the natty evade from Deathrain. Loses 3 shields and takes a crit. No, he got the natty evade, so just his shields. Alright, Jan's going to take a range 3 primary shot into Deathrain. Juke will be online. Oh, triple natural hits. No natural evades to Juke. So, is he going to spend the focus? He's going to take 3. Down to 3. So Deathrain wants to do as much damage as he can before he leaves this plane of existence. Here comes a range 1 shot from Rexler into Luke, or into Wedge. Hit focus, he's going to spin the focus, because why not? 2 hits. Blanks. Alright, that is shields gone on Wedge. here comes Duchess with a range 2 unobstructed shot. There's 3 hits. 3 natural hits. All natural. Ooh, that's 3 into... Oh, he's going to spend the force token and take 2. I just saw him flip. Oh, okay. I thought I saw him flip Wedge's shields, but maybe that was an accident. Okay, yeah, that was the 2 shields for Luke. Okay. I just missed him flipping it. Alright. We're good. Barrage rockets. So that's why Deathrain wanted to keep his focus. Hit crit. Let's take a look at barrage rockets real quick. If the defender is in your bullseye arc, you can reroll. Okay. So 1 evade. Oh, he could spin the force, right? Oh, maybe he just rolled these. Oh, yeah, that's an extra one. So it takes the crit. Oh, this is on Wedge. Okay. Sorry, this is on Wedge. Range 3 obstructed. Disabled power regulator is the crit. Before you engage, gain 1 ion token. After you execute an ion maneuver, repair this card. So Wedge on 3 hull. So Rexler gonna come around with a 3 hard turn. I don't think he can fit a K turn in, but maybe. I think he's gonna do a 3 hard turn with maybe a boost. He's gonna come after Jan. Wedge might do the opposite. Maybe a 2 hard turn in here. K turn out of Luke. I wonder if Deathrain will just drop a bomb back here. You could throw one on... You know what? I would throw one at Jan here. Maybe do another stop maneuver with Deathrain. Because you know she's going to do a 2 forward, a 1 bank. She doesn't have to, because she's got 2 focus, but a 3 would be red, I think. 3 bank? Maybe I'm thinking of the G1A. I don't think we're going to see a aileron out of Duchess. Probably a 2 or 3 bank. Maybe a hard turn to pursue Luke. If we have a 0 maneuver here, then maybe a 2 hard would make sense. Put him range 1 of Jan, though. Alright, so Nacht is ready. So here comes a bomb. Oh no, he's gonna drop it. I think that's the wrong call. I think you're gonna have a hard turn here, a 1 or 2 bank here, and then probably just a K turn. So maybe he'll catch Luke with the K turn. Ooh, blocks Jan. That's pretty spicy. That's one shot he doesn't have to take. Yep, here's the 4K from Luke. So that could be a hit there. Now what is Duchess gonna do? Let's see. Jan. 1 bank. So that bomb would have hit there. And Proton Bomb is a face-up damage. And we are through shields on this X-Wing. Ooh, there's a nice pursuit from Rexler. Gonna come after Jan, who does not have that cheeky evade anymore. One hard from Duchess. Could try and barrel roll left. A 2 hard would have been better. Let's take a look at that card. Focus, evade, or barrel roll. I think a barrel roll left and forward would get her the distance she needs. Do you take the guaranteed damage from the proton bomb, or do you jump? Ooh, fails it. No, there you go. Forward. So they're discussing whether you lose the action or not. And yeah, from what I've been told, you do get to choose whether it's front or back, or middle or whatever. You do get to adjust that a little bit. All right. So let's check that bomb. All right. So, bomb time? Oh no, Duchess's dial. He must have put it back accidentally. Wedge. Ooh, a 3 Talon roll. Isn't that gonna just leave him? Nope. It's fine. I thought it was gonna leave him facing that rock a lot closer, but he's fine. All right. So, stressed wedge, a cool maneuver. Let's check that bomb. You can see their little hands going everywhere except to the bomb. Checking for outmaneuver. Let's get to that bomb first. Ooh, there it is. It gets Luke. Nicely done. Finally get a bomb hitting a ship. It can happen, folks. Damaged engine. So going to increase the difficulty of his hard turn maneuvers. Deathrain satisfied with himself. He did it. He used a bomb and it hurt somebody. Alright, so Wedge. Going to choose, but choose wisely. I think you shoot it. Deathrain here. Maybe he's hoping to token strip Rexler. Does the Duchess have anything? Duchess doesn't have any mods right now, so that's a bit of a tempting target. Deathrain's at range 2, so you'd have 1, +1 for the asteroid. -1 for Wedge, so he'd be back down to 1. Duchess looks to be at range 3, so it'd be 2 + 1 -1, back to 2. And then Rexler looks like it's at 3. Oh, he's looking for outmaneuver. Don't get outmaneuver so often. Oh, that's why he's looking at Rexler. I think you ignore outmaneuver. It's going to take Rexler down to, well, 2, actually. Rex has an evade, so you shoot Deathrain. Alright, gonna shoot Deathrain. Maybe he can force Deathrain to spin that focus. Jan did bump. 1 crit. Going through. Deathrain on 2. Unless that's a... Let's see what it is. It's not a damaged engine. I mean, double damage. Fuel leak. After you suffer 1 crit damage, suffer 1 hit damage, and repair this card. So moving on to Luke. Gonna check for Jan, doesn't have it. Does he still have the target lock? No, he does not. Gonna shoot range 2. He's got 1 force point. Nope, he's gonna flip that. Oh, and takes the ion. Ooh, hit, crit, crit. And Fuel Leak is going to turn that crit into another damage. So he's going to take hit, crit, crit, plus another hit. But, doesn't matter. Deathrain is dead. He will get simultaneous fire. Luke is a 5 as well. Why did he spin the focus? Deathrain is a 4. That's my bad. I'm an idiot. Alright, here comes Jan. Range 2 into Duchess. Hit, focus. Is she going to spend it? She sure is. And no juke is online. That's unfortunate. I wanted to see her use it, and this wouldn't have been the turn to use it anyway. 2 go into Duchess. Alright, so Duchess gonna shoot into Wedge with 3-hole, or Luke at 4. Probably Luke. No, Luke's got mods. Probably Wedge then. He's gonna try and kill Luke. That is not gonna happen. Luke has 2 force points and more hull. One evade. He's safe. Alright, here comes the range 1 from Rexler into Jan. Ooh, hit, crit. So that crit's going through. Yeah, gonna have to spend it. Takes hit, crit on the shields. So Jan is all of a sudden out of tokens. Not a place she wants to be. So she didn't stress herself this turn, but I think it's probably best if she one banks here. Probably see a K turn out of Rexler. But maybe if all these ships can get facing this direction, Oh, well, Luke's gonna ion, so that's fine. Oh, so Luke is on 3, because he has a crit. That's right. I don't think Luke ever got to use his proton torps. Oh, Duchess. Oh, not a good place for a bomb. I just really want to see a bomb come out of this striker. Heyo in the chat. How you doing? Oh, sorry. Yes, I can. Thank you, Connor. If anybody out there notices that I forget to put up the list, feel free to demand it.
Jusqu'ici tout va bien. Jusqu'ici tout va bien. Jusqu'ici tout va bien. Mais l'important c'est pas la chute.
Haven't seen a single HLC shot from Rexler. I don't think that's a great combination here. Also, we've got 2 skilled bombardiers. I don't think we've used either of them. Connor in the chat. I think Juke, Jin Urso, Jan. Oh boy, the 3 J's. Juke, Jin Urso, Jan is something I'm all about. It hasn't come into play at all here, but I like it. And no, Connor, there is no juke on this defender, which feels like an affront to the universe. Get collision detector out of there. Yeah, Jan coming into the fight with 2 focus and an evade, and then can juke you? That is spicy. That's a spicy meatball. Alright, really thinking about these maneuvers here for the Imperials. Jan's going to get to move first, so she could come down here and try and 2-bank, maybe a 3-bank to block Rexler. Let's check something real quick. So here's the Hawk dial. I forgot what I was even over here doing. Oh, 3-bank. Okay, 3-bank is white. The 3-bank is red on the G1A, which is what's confusing me. So he... Ooh, look at that. We know what's going to happen there. Spoilers. Connor saying on the Punisher... Oh, the Punisher's the first thing dead. I'm so shocked. Look, man, he got 1 bomb off. He screwed up the formation of the first engagement by putting a bomb out there. So he did some work. He shot a barrage rocket. He put in a crit on Luke. So Luke has damaged engine. Wedge has disabled power regulator. So Wedge is going on that rock. So that is a big deal for this rebel team. So that's going to affect things. Yeah, I remember Luke getting damaged engine on the crit from the proton bomb. Oh, let's... First, somehow we all of us, thought the ion crit was on Luke. And that is why Nacht did the 3 Talon, because he thought that crit was on Luke. And he's saying he wouldn't have done that Talon had he known that. So I don't know how we all got messed up there. We'll have to watch the tail of the tape. Nacht is lamenting the death of Wedge here, but honestly, what's there to kill him? Like, I mean, Duchess could come up here and face this rock. Yeah, she could maybe do a bank here. I don't know. I mean, I think Rexler's going to be down here or over here. I don't think this is going to matter too much. So Duchess is going to drop a bomb, maybe because... Oh, maybe he's going to get Jan if she comes down here. So that must mean that Rexler's going to do something this way. Here's a 3 bank from the Hawk, right next to it. She has a focus into a arc change, which I imagine is what we're going to see. Probably back arc. Be safe. She could jam. Be a pretty BM move. But I think she needs to focus for defense. And maybe even turn that arc to give Luke an extra dice. Alright, Nacht saying he forgot that the TIE Striker had bombs. We all did. So he's saying he can't boost out of range, so he's just going to eat it. And that will be on the hull. That will be a crit. He's going to focus, stress, change the arc. There's one forward from Luke. Leaves the stress. I don't think there's any getting out of that. I don't think he's in range 1 actually of that bomb. Blando is saying 2.0 will be awesome. I believe it. We've been playing a lot on Tabletop. We've been doing a lot of we're doing proxying at the store. So yeah, we're very confident around here that 2.0 is going to be great. So Rexler runs away. That's fine. I have proxy minigames on Vassal. They had update for 2.0 auto spawn. Yeah, I hopped on Vassal earlier today and it looked like there was some more 2.0 stuff. And I think I'd seen there's like a, I don't know, like a beta version of 2.0 stuff maybe floating around for Vassal. So we might do some more Vassal games at some point. There's a 1 bank out of Duchess. And that should be plenty good. Why barrel roll closer to the bomb? Maybe he just wants to be able to turn hard next turn. Wedge doing a 1 forward. Flips over his ion crit. We'll roll for the rock. Safe. So just Jan. Damaged engine, another one. Down to 2. Alright, so Luke on to... Oh. What are we looking for here? Well, the only shot available is Jan out the back into Rexler. One hit. Oh, no juke online. Spins the evade token. So hopefully Luke and Wedge can be able to pursue Rexler up here. Lando says, feel things change very soon. Alright, so Dials might see a sloop here. Depends on who he thinks Jan's going to come after. Does Jan come around here after Duchess? I don't think so. I think she turns up here. These guys come in. She could even spend a turn down here, banking focuses. Yeah, she's got 1. She might as well come up here and evade. All right. So Wedge has to go over this rock, so there's no reason not to just go as fast as possible. I mean, you could even go straight. This is probably going to be a 3 Maybe a 3 bank. We'll put Rexler up here. Or a 3 hard turn to set him up for a K turn or something. Or to set him up to pursue Jan. I think a 3 hard turn is probably, well, because a 3 bank, 3 hard would be around here. I don't know, maybe this is better. Alright, here's the last bomb. Forgot about that again. But we know these guys are going to be either here or here. Jan's going to be here, probably. So, oh, Skilled Bombardier. He's going to reach for it. He's going to use that upgrade. Here comes a 2 forward from Jan. She's far enough away. She's going to focus. Oh, no wonder she doesn't want a hard turn. They're red now because of damaged engine. So good on him getting as far away as he could. You can start banking next turn. All right. Three bank out of Luke. So what are they looking at doing? I was thinking about using R2. So let's take a look at R2 real quick. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. So R2, after you reveal your dial, you may spend 1 charge and gain 1 disarm token to recover 1 shield. It's not a bad idea. I'd probably do it. He did a 3 bank, so... Well, that's still a pretty tasty shot. Even with a boost, you're not going to be taking shots, so... He's asking if the defender has a 1 hard turn. I believe the 1 hard turn is red. So Luke having a hard time. Wants to use R2, wants to get a shield back, but also wants to just shoot the shit out of this cornered Rexler. The one reason why it might be a good turn to, yep, he's going to use R2. To use R2 is that they're both of these ships are split up. So you're not going to take concentrated fire. Oh wow, did he just move into Wedge's way? Maybe Wedge went straight, like a forward 4 or something. Ooh, here's a 2 sloop. There's a 3 bank from Rexler, going to give him max amount of distance. He's probably very happy that Luke can't take his proton shot. We'll probably see a 3 hard turn next turn. Oh no, we'll probably see a 4K. Oh, Nox saying he thought it was going to be a 3 hard boost out of Rexler. So here comes the rock. No damage. Alright, here comes Wedge, range 3. Jan's going to give Wedge an extra dice. Connor getting that late bet in. Go ahead and close those down. Alright, here's hit, crit. Oh, outmaneuver as well. So that's why it's 2 dice. Oh, that wasn't the roll yet. Okay. Hit focus. Lobster saying Wedge is useless. I mean, dice mods, baby. Nothing for Duchess. Alright, back to dials. Probably going to see a one bank from Jan. Probably focus, turn into an evade, and then reface this way. That way she could catch these guys if she needs it. Of course, we're going to see a 3 hard and a boost, so maybe she'll go straight. But I imagine we'll see 2 3 banks here. Let's put the shield back on Luke. And looks like we're all out of bombs, so nothing happening in the device phase. So yeah, the real question here is, does Jan stay up here? If she does a 1 bank, will she have arc on these 3 banks? Will she be able to give 4 dice shots to these guys? Or is she just putting herself in harm's way? Duchess is going to get back in this fight too. Probably a 3 bank with a focus. Oh, maybe even... Oh, she'll use her ailerons. Bank. Oh, she's stressed. Never mind. She can do a 3, but it seems like it's going to be really far away, so maybe a hard turn over here and start working on Jan. Duchess and Luke could both probably hit her over here. Alright, looks like Lobster's done. There is the 1 bank right. So she's going to try and give some support. She needs that evade. So she needs to focus into a... You know what? Let's read this. If a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 would gain a focus token, it may gain 1 evade token instead. Does that affect the linked action? Or do you take the focus action And then before you get the token, it changes. So you technically did the action. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I only ask because we were reading about interactions between cards that say, like, when you would do something else. And it seemed like in that case, you sort of get to the focus part, then this card takes over and you don't continue on this line. Whatever. Alright, I think Connor in the chat saying you perform a focus still, then assign an evade instead. Okay. There were some interactions between feedback array and static discharge veins that, if correct, would mean you could use feedback array to gain an ion token and then use static discharge to get rid of the token before the rest of feedback array takes place. So you don't have to take the damage, you just give an ion token to someone at range 1. Alright, ooh, Duchess lands on a rock, takes a damage. On 1 hull now. Oh, that is heartbreaking. Yep, there's the 4K from Rexler. Oh man. Well, Luke's in a good position. Looks like they tried to get as much coverage up here as they could. What action did Luke do? Did he barrel roll? He must have gotten out of the way of Wedge. He thought there was going to be a 3 hard turn here. He's still got a proton shot, though. Wedge going to take a target lock. Don't understand that one. Wedge doesn't have any munitions, so it would be better for him to focus. So Wedge not going to be able to get the help from Jan. So here comes a regular primary shot from Wedge with a target lock. Now imagine if he had that focus. Well, that's what would have happened. Same outcome. Alright. 1 evade. Gonna spin the evade token and take 1 on the shields. So Rexler takes his first damage. So that was the number 6. So now we'll go down to 5, which should be Luke with initiative. He's got 2 focus or 2 force points and a proton torpedo. Proton kills the range bonus. 4 dice. Target lock and 2 force points. Alright, what is this one? That looks like a crit. Oh, he turned. Change 1 hit to a crit result. So 3 hits and a crit, 2 evade. So 2 more shields on Rexler. Down to 1 shield. Alright, range 3 from Rexler. Who does he want to shoot? Probably Wedge, right? Luke's got a mod, Wedge doesn't. Yep, going for Wedge. Hit crit and a focus. He's going to spend it for a hit crit. Can he get Wedge off the board? Yes. Yes, he can. Good on him. Nacht gets his first kill. Nacht's saying, this is why I want to sell my stuff. Oh, come on. Not when you lose 1 ship. You got Duchess on 1. Let's see, does Duchess have to go across this rock again? She sure does. Greens are way below average, time after time for me. Oh, everybody feels that way. Except when you see like a single evade ship rolling single evades every single turn. That gets a little heartbreaking. Alright, so we'll probably see Jan with another 1 bank to the right. I would imagine you'd see another 4K from Rexler. I don't think any sort of too hard barrel roll is going to help you with that. So maybe we see a Talon roll out of Luke. I wonder if Luke does it too hard to go after Rexler, could Rexler do a 3 to come after Jan? Jan's on 2 right now. Alright, looks like Nacht is ready. Looks like they're both ready. No bombs, no decloaks, no system phase. Just a 1 bank out of Jan. She's got 2 focus, so she's going to take a evade. And her arc is facing the right way. Here's a 4K out of Luke. Alright, he says, you know what? If you 4K, doesn't matter. I'm going to have you an arc. Yeah, Luke is down to 3 hull. Why did I... Oh, I gave him... Oh, he still has 1 shield from R2. Alright, here comes Duchess. Can opt to use that ailerons because she's not stressed. No ailerons. Goes for the 1 bank. So it seems like he wants to go after Luke. Ooh, that's a dead Duchess. Oh no. Oh, poor Duchess. There's the 4K out of Rexler. I would boost, right? Stay out of arc, probably. Yeah, he's out of arc. Very good move there. Nothing for Luke. This is when you wish you had Juke on Rexler. Range 1. 4 dice. Two hits. One evade. Takes one. One on the shields. Have we seen still no bullseye arc for Rexler? That HLC is doing nothing. Juke wouldn't have actually helped there because he's shooting Luke. So Luke could have just used a force token to modify that. So Luke on 3, Jan on 2. Rexler, very healthy. Jan not stressed this time. So could do like a big 3 or... That's what I would shoot for, is get up here. Well, could see a 4K out of Rexler. It's awfully close. Maybe you just 2 forward and change your arc. Oof, that's tough. Maybe you 1 bank. None of this sounds good. Luke's gonna run away and regen. Yep. Luke's getting his shield back, going 4 forward, keeping the stress. Doesn't care. Has force. Ooh. 3 bank out of the defender. Can he push through some damage? If he can get 4 hits, that's guaranteed. Why does Jan have 3 dice? You know what would be such an insult? Is if Jan jukes Rexler. Oh, Jan shoots first. This is Jan into Rexler. Juke that shit. He did it! Jan juked! We witnessed a miracle today here, folks. Old Jukin' Jan. Alright, here comes Rexler into the Moldy Crow. 2 hits. Jan with the natties. Oh no. Whatever. We saw Jan juke a defender. That is so insulting. Now, if he'd had juke on that defender, he could have forced Jan to spend a focus token. At least work on whittling down that stack. Alright. I'm just letting Lobster know that juke. Staple that card. Staple that card to the defender. Get rid of HLC. I don't know about Bombardier on Duchess. Alright, goes for the evade. Juke is back online. Getting rid of that stress. Spending the last charge on R2. Bringing him back up to 2. Two bank. Relieves the stress. So he's just going to take his time, re-engage later. I mean, I believe in the power of Rexler to solo this list, but I just don't know about HLC. I don't know about collision detector. Just not the strongest Rexler build. So, Rexler, after you perform an attack that hits, if you are evading, expose one of the defender's damage cards. So maybe you can get that done. Ooh, just outside of arc. Look at that. Nicely done, Rexler. Now he's going to take a range 3 shot? Yep. So no bullseye. No, he does have bullseye. Yeah, he's got HLC. He's gonna do it, folks. Nacht is congratulating him. Alright, hit crit. Gonna spin that target lock. Needs to get more than... Okay, there's 3. So he should be able to... does he get... Oh, wow. He kills Jan. Oh wow, yep, takes Takes 3 even if he spins the evade. Wow, this game's turning around. Alright, so now it's Luke v. Rexler. Alright. We've got a nearly full health Luke. We've got a 1.0 Luke. Weren't they 3 and 2? No, I don't even remember. Let's push that from our heads, from our minds. Maybe a Talon roll out of Luke. 3 bank out of Rex. Yep, there's the 3 Talon roll. Takes the stress. Things are going to get moving a lot faster now. 2 ships, 3 bank, take the evade. Go ahead and focus probably. Yep. Alright, Luke's shot. Range 3, he does have a target lock. Will we see another proton? Yep. We'll get a 4 dice proton torpedo. Were they? Oh, they weren't in range? Oh, okay. Whoops, I missed that. There's a 1 bank from Luke. I'll just see a 3 forward maybe? Or maybe he tried to K, I don't know. He's already got the target lock. So now it's just barrel rolling for better position. Gonna go for the focus. So what does Rexler do? Probably a 3 forward, 3 bank. 3 bank. Might as well focus. At least you're out of, well, you're out of proton range, but you're still gonna have to take a 4 dice attack. Goes for the boost. That is a strange decision. I mean, maybe he just wants to live. Maybe he wants this game to go on longer. Because he can't, or he doesn't want a K turn over this, so it's going to be another turn of turning around. Except for Luke, who's going to get a 4K. So this just means you arc dodged so that you could get a better position, but next turn, Luke is just going to get free shots. I mean, I guess Rexler can come down here and boost. There's the 4K. There's the stress. You don't have any advanced sensors, so... Oh, he does it anyway. Okay. Wow. This was the big plan. Boost past Luke so that you can 4K onto a rock. He's going to collision detector. Hold on. Hold on now. While you boost or barrel roll, you can move through and overlap obstacles. After you move through or overlap an obstacle, you may spend 1 charge to ignore its effects until the end of the round. Never mind. He's a genius. I'm the asshole. I doubted him, and I shouldn't have. If he has range, he has... No! 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 Thought he was going to have HLC. So I'd imagine we'd see a 1 forward from Luke to block the 4K. Rexler with a 3. Probably going to bump. Connor saying it was almost cool. I mean, yeah. I forgot a collision detector even existed. Good on him. Just joust. Just joust. Or 4K in front of him. That'd be funny. A 5 went there? Really? Wow, okay. I'm terrible with distances. Focus, yeah. Now do that thing that you tried to avoid. At least, well, HLC's online, but it doesn't matter. HLC's not online because he's range 1, so still 4 days. This is gonna be Luke first. Hit, crit, crit. Is he gonna spin the target lock? He sure is. And he's going to spend a force point because he knows he's gonna get engaged and regen it right now. So 2 hits and 2 crits. 1 evade. He's going to put the evade token on there. And take crit crit. So 1 on the shields. Let's hope it's not a weapons failure. It is blinded pilot. Ooh, that's not good either. While you perform an attack, you can modify your dice only by spending force tokens for their default effect. So all of his mods don't matter. Watch him roll a bunch of focus. 2 crits. All right. So, can one of these crits get through? He needs blanks here. He needs a blank. There's a blank. So one of these crits is going through. Oh boy, I forgot. Luke has his shields back. Sickening. So another 4K from Rexler. Evade focus. Let's see. Blinded. Blinded is an action, so he'll probably just do a 5K or a 4K and repair that card. Actually, being able to see Luke here helps. Because if Luke K-turned, if Luke was able to shoot Rexler, then in that case you focus for defense. But since he's not going to be able to shoot you, turn around, flip your card. He boosts! Repair your crit, man! Oh, he's gonna HLC. Let's see if he can force a damage through. Hit crit. Both turn to hits. We'll get the range bonus. All right, safe. All right, back to dials they go. Luke just tanking it like a boss. This blinded pilot really hurting. This would have been a great time to get rid of it. Probably see a 4K here from Luke. Actually, he should Talon, because otherwise he'll stay in that HLC arc. Nope, he 4K'd. All right. Yeah, he's going to focus for defense. And he's just going to hope that he can force something through with HLC. Oh, torpedo shot from Luke. No range bonus. He's got, oh man, this could be it. Rexler on 2. Hit crit. Double focus. Is he going to spend both? He is. This could be the end of Rexler. That's it. He blanks out. The game is over. Wow. Nachtkind wins it. The Rebels win. That game went all over the place. Rexler's still going to shoot. He's got his HLC. He's just going to see if he can, maybe he can chain some crits together. Let's see the HLC shot. Oh yeah, they're gonna dole out his crits, just in case one's weapons malfunction. Wounded pilot. After you perform an attack, roll 1 attack die. So that's not gonna matter. So here comes the HLC shot. Hull breach. Alright, here's the HLC shot. Two hits and a crit turns into 3 hits. Doesn't have, not able to mod that focus because of blinded pilot. Luke gets a charge back because he's a defender now. Ooh, 3 evades. Okay, well that's how that has to end. Thanks everybody for watching. This is Scott on behalf of Hexiled Gaming. Until next time.